Hello, my name is David Harrison South, and I am teaching AP Government and Politics this year. Um, the reason I say my full name is because my email and my teacher badge says David South, but my I go by my middle name, and so you might see me use that in email correspondence as well as, I believe, according to College Board, I'm Harrison South. So sorry about a little confusion there, but this is my fourth year teaching at Plano East, um, and so I'm excited about the new school year. I know that the past year and a half have been very trying. And so, as far as what you can expect from me, is I try to um, be as compassionate and understanding as possible as we all kind of get back into the swing of things. So I hope that your students have seen evidence of that thus far, and please know that you can contact me at any time if you find that your students are struggling with either the rigor of the course or just kind of not getting something. So if they express that to you, please feel free to reach out to me, and we will get that issue resolved. I am a graduate of UTD with a historical studies degree, and I've been teaching AP courses for 4 years now, and so this is an AP government course, and so I really like the AP structure, and I think that it's very beneficial. It's challenging, but very beneficial for students to be a part of that kind of national uh, AP structure. As far as textbook and resources for our course, this is your student's textbook, Government in America. There is an online version as well for those who like utilizing that resource, and so they have access to that. Speaking of AP courses and resources, the AP test for government is May 2nd at 8 a.m. During, for those, this is a semester course, and so your students who are currently taking it in the fall, they will not test until the spring. And so same goes for the spring students who took economics first and are then in the second semester taking government. They will have to prep and prepare for both exams in the spring. So that's just the way College Board works. So given that, we do offer tutorial sessions in the spring. In April, we'll start offering those, and your students are encouraged to attend as they are able. Other resources, College Board does supply an online platform known as AP Classroom. All of your students should be registered for that, and we give quizzes there, practice material, as well as they publish what they call their daily videos for each course. So if your student wants to kind of follow along with those, that is a good resource. They are kind of lengthy, so I would maybe save those for a concept that they are struggling with. They can go to that resource as well. And I am not oblivious to the fact that um, there are so many resources out there. I tell my kids that if you're not getting something, or I say something in a way that isn't really clear and you don't ask about it in class, that's fine. Go to YouTube, and I give them recommendations for people who I know are communicating good College Board content appropriately. And also resources like Khan Academy, KHAN. Khan Academy provides good, reliable um, supplemental instruction if your students need anything outside of what I am giving them. Right. I'm realistic with textbook reading. I know that not every student has hours a week to dedicate to all of their reading offered by all of their teachers. And so I say, just be honest with yourself and, know your time constraints. And if you don't have time to, or you didn't budget in the time to do 2 to 3 chapters of textbook reading for a unit test, at least just go watch some videos, right? Look back through your notes in class, do something. So I try to have as realistic an approach as possible for that. And so, again, I hope that those messages are being received and well received from your students. The last thing that I wanted to discuss is 2 big things that we do in government. This class, our goal is to give your students not just an understanding about the structures of government and politics and how they work, but also see them in real world news stories. And so one of the things that we do is a current events project. You might have heard them talking about it. Each 9 weeks, your student will present a current event that goes with our current unit of study. And so our last unit, we just wrapped up having a lot of conversations and looking at a lot of news stories from the viewpoint of the executive branch, because that was one of our main focuses last unit. So it has to have a connection to the class. It has to be from a credible news source. So we do have those daily conversations about, we're learning these concepts and these structures and these rules, but how do you see what's going on in the world and actually know that there is a reason and a purpose for how those political or government stories play out the way that they do. So we try to not just give government content, but also make it applicable to their daily lives going forward. So there's also a policymaking project that is all semester long, and they do pieces of it as they go. And your students have chosen in groups their policy area. Could be anything from debates over government involvement in Medicare and Medicaid to corporate tax policies or the environment. Really could be just about anything. And we see all through the semester how the different pieces of government that we learn about, Congress, the executive branch, the judicial branch, party politics, how lobbyists, how all that plays into that in the purview of that topic that they've chosen. So again, we're hoping to find real world application and examples of the things that we learn in AP Gov. And so I'm excited for this year. I really hope that we are able to maintain the in-person learning model and not see any school closures or anything like that, because I think that we're all longing to have that stability that we've been missing in the past year and a half. So again, david.south@pisd.edu. Please feel free to reach out, share any comments, questions, concerns with me, and I'm looking forward to a great year. So thank you very much for your time.